right. Just answering questions. I'm on Wix right now, going through the chat. So Eileen is friends with Teresa that I mentioned yesterday. She actually got a starter kit. She's been wanting to join the co-op. She has some land. She has a store, the Smoke Bodega, which is it's a shop. Kava, they have a kava bar. They're opening up a kava bar next door to the smoke shop. Wow. And I mean, she's got CBD products in there. I mean, I've seen her lives of the shop, of her shop. Her name is Eileen, the shop owner, and she is actually getting 10 moringa trees and a starter kit. So it's coming, and Tori's been helping us get back to comments. So she's ready to plant her trees. She put 10 emoji trees on the message. Thanks, Eileen. So Eileen's been calling for 2 years, like, hey, I want to join the co-op. Hey, I'd like to join the co-op. And I'm over here, and I'm over here, and I'm an Aquarius, and I apologize, everybody, but I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And I do have this focus, but it's like when this focus comes and I'm doing one thing, I try not to do, like, I have to focus. And so, like, everybody else is asking and pushing me in one direction, but I'm like, okay, I want to help, but I have to get this done. So what I'm saying is that, the co-op, it's been taking time to organize behind the scenes, and that's where I spent a lot of my time writing the manual, writing the order of operations, procedures, things like that, president's roles and duties, vice president roles, duties, board of directors, disclosure to statements, and just paperwork kind of stuff, just building up the background scenes of the co-op. It's a not-for-profit corporation, registered with the state of Florida, and we operate at cost, and we give any of the profits back to the co-op members. And so that's why she's been like, hey, I want to be a part of the co-op. I want to get this cut. Moringa's live. Moringa's probably going to be making $4 billion global GDP this year. Moringa, when I got into the game 5 years ago, was only making maybe $2 billion a year. When I was asking what business to get in, asking myself, like, I'm about to graduate college, and I'm like, I'm not going to go work in an office for an architect right away. I'm going to be the guy that hires the architect to work at my firm, and I want to own the firm. I want to be the entrepreneur that owns architecture firm. And so I'm not pursuing my actual architecture license. I'm actively building a business and creating a homestead, building a farm, building a cooperative. And this is what I do as architect, is just build, just every part of my life is just building. So yeah, so many things to talk about, man. This Moringa tea, man, it's getting me going. I love this. So Eileen has been asking, I want to be a part of the co-op. It's just been myself. I was training someone to be vice president. They got another position somewhere. And so I'm back at square one, 4 or 5 years, still in the making. It's a startup, people come, people have gone. I've been training others to get to the level of knowledge that I have about the Moringa tree. This is the only way that I can build a team, is that everybody's on the same page. When I talk about something, they understand nature and why we do things. And so I'm implementing those practices now with Uncle Bob and Tori and Jacob, our neighbors. And we're asking everyone that would love to join the co-op to just start growing trees. And so we told Eileen, we want to help you. I've been planting trees for free for years, and I did it, and I was homeless. I was homeless for 1.5 years because I wasn't getting my money right, and I wasn't thinking about my time as valued, and I wanted to give and just give and give. And so that's what I did for years, is just plant trees on people's properties at no cost. The only thing I ask of them is to let me know when they get big enough to harvest. If there's any extra, let me know, so that way I can use it to grow my business. And And now things are starting to fruit because the trees, it took years for the trees to grow. And as I was going through that process, living in the store, I was like, man, just waiting for the call can you come harvest my tree? Yes, I can come harvest. I'll be right there. Boom. And so now that we've got over 300 properties, people are calling me left and right. Hey, come harvest. Hey, come harvest. I'm like, okay, great. Now I have a value. And I need to raise my value by staying a little bit more stationary and training people in a team that can help harvest the trees, plant the trees, maintain the trees, and also educate others about the trees. This is the biggest part of the co-op. And so that's why I had to take time writing the book. I put the manual is up on the Numa Nursery website. You can actually go to numanursery.com, download the free Moringa manual. That'll help you learn how to start growing Moringa trees right away. And it's an introduction to the co-op. It's chapter 1 of the Moringa Tree Professional Training Course manual. Essentially, is that we're growing Moringa professionals. We're getting everybody on the level that they're a professional, Moringa professional, and they are in the know 100%. They don't call like, hey, what about this, what about that? That we have a standard for people that work with us in the co-op, everyone that grows the trees. And so I told Eileen, I'm starting to learn also how to talk to people and ask them, hey, as much as I want to help, as much as I want to go there and harvest those trees, I need you to help me. Now that I have 10 free trees available with the purchase of a starter kit, which comes with the book inside the box, that's how you can help. And that's how you can help today, is if you go to numanursery.com, we have 10 free Moringa trees that comes with every Moringa tree starter kit. So 10 of these will be shipped to you, cone pots. It's got the soil and the trees. They're about 2-3 weeks old already, and they're ready to this is the fastest growing tree in the world. This could be 10 feet by the end of summer. We'll cut it back and it'll split. And so the point is, I brought up Eileen because Eileen now purchased 10 free Moringa trees. She's like, hey, I'm excited to get these things going. These are Eileen's trees. And this is where I wanted to shift, is that everybody was kind of like, your trees, your trees, your trees. And I was like, no, like, these are your trees, and that gives people more power, and that's what I want to do, is I want to help empower people and help them know exactly how this Moringa tree works. Now everybody's learning about the Moringa tree right now because they're like, how come I haven't heard about it?